fastest weight painter in the West. Wow, fixing it so fast. Fixing it up. Gary's way up. Okay, there we go. That's better. Now we export. Speed. I uploaded the speed of light. Can't. Yeah, she got half off, obviously. We just bought the cheapest pants that existed. She's just tearing them up anyways. Don't matter. Okay, that's working itself out. Really need like depressing but like cool. I need like depressing, mysterious ambient music, but I don't have any. My leg is on the chargers, that's why it's doing this, by the way.
I have no idea.
Yes.
You said a recent visited? Yeah. I can't find the world. I don't know. Corona gave me a name, but I can't find it.
Well, anywhere will do. The wave painting is still not great, but you know what? It's good enough.
Like.
Yeah, I've had to put it on the charger. It's only 40%.
I completely forgot to charge mine, so I don't get legs today.
I have to do legs with Leanna, otherwise I can't show that I'm
wobbling.
Yeah. I need to get an animation that has her, like, leg limpy.
Gotcha.
I can...
Okay.
Okay, so the mask doesn't work. And also my Visemes don't work. Great. We'll fix that. Motherfucker! God damn it! Fuck.
Search. don't know if you can hear me, Ribu. But, I'm gonna send you an invite, because Corona's gonna ship me to the apartment.
What? What'd you say? Okay. Cord only takes one fix. It's just normally a really fucking annoying one. Just a really bad fix. It just takes a lot of time to fix it. But it's just one. So you know that's the difference. I should have put an iPad on this one since she doesn't have a laptop. Let's have an iPad. She's an iPad kid. Like a hollow pad or something. Music is too high energy for her. Oh my god, why did you send so many? Why did you send so many? Speed of light fixing cord. Well, I had to completely, like, not put the model back together, but, like, I had to redo the edits that I had done to it because I had done some minor edits after, Twix finished making the model. Just, like, edits to the base, like, I atlased it and stuff like that, and I had to redo that because I lost my original files for her. Well, go friend them right now. Figure out where. Where to exit it? Or did Axel invite me somewhere else? But I can't tell because I have a million invites from Corona. All with his face looking down at me. Like a creature. Now we wait. It says Axel's here, but I don't see an Axel. Axel! No. Where? Where did Axel at? Axel!
Hello?
Oh, hello!
Hello? Are you good?
Yeah. Well, let me check. Oh, dear God. Oh! That,
Your mask is having a rave.
It's a hologram.
It's okay.
It's a hologram. I hate my life. Leanna, you're so much worse than Cord. You're so much worse than I'm mad at Leanna. I blame my characters whenever their models are being shitty.
Yeah.
I blame them. Cord is usually an asshole. Leanna's being worse. Yes, thank you so much for the subbies. He sent me 13 invites. The fucker.
I told him you were working. He's like, I'm just gonna send her a couple more just in case. Like,
just gonna send her a couple more. That's enough slices.
Like, why are you like this? And then he left to go do fucking groceries or something. I don't know.
He's just sitting out there menacingly. Oh, he's gone.
I know. He's just chilling.
Oh, he's gone.
Did he actually leave?
I'm behind you.
Aw.
That's another one added to the list, guys. That's another one. It's another fucking remote jump scare. Let's go.
Let me just. Where is it? Yeah,
like
right there. Right there. I thought about it.
Your leg brokey.
I know it is. It's on the charger.
She knows.
It was at 40%, so I put, hi, Sam.
Well, so I
Why are you
immediately
here?
recognized this outfit the moment you
As
put
you
it
should.
on, by the way.
As you should. It's
The
easy.
moment you put it on, I
It's
recognized it's from.
easy. I can't help it. It's easy. And I'm stupid. Put my foot back on my foot. Do you like how I got lazy and I just left her leg just out?
Yeah.
Bitch just
makes
cut
sense.
off jeans.
It makes sense. It makes so much sense that
I mean,
there's
she
ripped
can't-
jeans and
I mean-
shit like that just to make it look weird.
She can't get a tailor every time, and especially for this, because she's like specifically trying to do shit without Nemesis knowing. She's not gonna go get it tailored.
Also, I wanted to just press this chat to fucking just to mess with them and be like Fortnite Doom Guide confirmed, and he literally said, yeah, apparently my DMs like just blew up entirely midstream.
Everybody. Everyone. Every single person.
Everyone. Yep, every single person was just losing their goddamn minds.
Just like,
sending it to him. He was like, I appreciate it. Fortnite Doom Guy confirmed.
My full body's being weird. Are you mad because I've been using you? Okay.
Yes.
Where's number 3?
I don't remember. Wasn't it upstairs?
Number 3?
We couldn't find it, actually. That's the last one we couldn't find.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was the one that we couldn't find. Was number 3.
We couldn't find number 3.
Okay, there we go. Now the mask works and the jacket works. And I can go from fairly masculine to instantly more feminine. I don't know how.
I guess.
Somehow this looks more feminine
It's
to
about
me.
the same.
I think
That's
this is more
weird. It looks
bulky.
about the same to me. Maybe.
I don't know.
Anyway, hopefully I've triggered Koro into going and looking for the third fucking button.
What button?
So there's actually a little puzzle, like, minigame thing in here.
Oh.
You have to find all the buttons. And I found all of them so far, except for the third
Number
one.
3.
Well, we
Yeah, it's
found
just
all of
three.
them, but the fucking third one.
Yeah. Oh, she's climbing.
Put my camera up there.
Ah. Gotcha.
My foot's bigger than my other foot. My rock foot's bigger than my other
Yeah.
foot.
Mm.
Well, whoever you kick in the fucking leg's gonna have a bad fucking time.
He deserved it, let's be real.
I did deserve.
Okay,
I
so
kinda
where
did
are we?
that.
Sin's apartment?
This is the apartment.
This is
This is the apartment.
yeah, your
Ow.
apartment with them and
Well, then I shouldn't be in this outfit right now.
yeah.
Dapper boy sent me a friend request. Accept.
Decline.
I love Dapper boy. I can't decline that boy. He's too precious. Also, a reminder: turn off the seats. They're over here.
I already did.
Oh, I accidentally.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
We could probably go somewhere else if you want to actually use that, because you spent all that time.
I'm using it. I'm using it anyways because I'm going to Aura City. She's just she can't wear it here because she's specifically trying to wear it to
Literally the only one who's not going.
not have Nemesis know.
I have other shit. I have other shit. I need.
I've now completely finished the list for tonight of what I'm selling, so it's gonna be great because I'm DMing all of it tonight. Because Mara.
Tell me what I want. Tell me what I want. Pokemon cards.
Also, give
Sell
me the
me
list of your
Pokemon.
drugs. Give me the list of your fucking drugs. Give me them.
There's a lot of them.
I got one of them.
I gave
I
you.
have
No, you
one.
have 2 of them.
Do I have 2 of them? Alright, I'm selling.
Okay,
one
well,
of them.
I'm ready whenever you guys, whenever you are.
Well, you're gonna need to wait and
No.
get my prices from me. You fuck.
Ah, fuck. Damn it.
It's
And I also have the
probably easier feeling on the couch.
the
actually.
stone skin one, right?
Chad!
The stone skin, you have tough skin, you have the.
See, exactly what I was fucking talking about. Oh,
Stims, yes.
remember what we were talking about earlier in Discord?
I
Wow.
just want to see somebody slow. Anyway.
Well, you guys do scene. I got like half an hour. I'm probably gonna watch you guys for half an hour and then fucking leave.
Yeah.
But yes,
Okay,
this is currently the map we are using for
Okay.
the
Girls,
Hot
we get
Rock
started. Hide.
apartment.
Hide yourself. Time to start.
I'll be out there. I'm just gonna walk in.
Oh wait, I need to use my. Oh, I keep forgetting I have to use my non-dominant side.
Venus enlargement builds cards up.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You fuck. Cars sound like lost souls. I wouldn't be surprised if if Sin has a key by now. Yeah. I need to make a hair down Leanna model.
Knock knock. Hey.
Hi.
How you been?
Not the same as the last time we met. Maybe a little worse.
Right. But on a personal level. But I'm sure it's been a lot longer for you, obviously.
Longer?
Right.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Oh. Just.
Maybe you need to be more specific with your question.
No, I was just saying it's been a lot longer for it when it comes to feeling like shit.
Yeah. Give or take. Years. I'm not actually sure at this point anymore. Kind of losing track of time.
Yeah. So, you just been doing paperwork all the time, or
I don't exactly
getting
have
on
a
doing anything else?
roaring social life. Going to all the parties, I guess. I'm a killer at the right foot stomp.
I bet. Mm-hmm. Hey,
It doesn't do anything. Literally,
doesn't
I
matter.
can barely even feel anything anymore.
Okay. So I get it, you don't have an active social life, you've been doing anything else.
I have an office now. And instead of
Okay,
working
good.
by myself, I get to order half a building worth of people around. So, a whole different kind of time management issue.
Right.
But, you know, he's being nicer to me now, so. Hooray.
Is he?
Yeah, I guess so. Doesn't really make sense. But I guess it didn't really make sense the first time either.
What happened the first time?
The first time he was getting nicer. It didn't make sense. And it doesn't make sense now.
Okay.
What about you? Kids alright? Think I heard about that.
Yeah. Married, kids. Kids are fine. I'm currently back after tucking tail and running. That's what I've been doing, is trying to not be a little bitch and actually come out and say that I fucked up.
How?
By just leaving, by not saying anything, by abandoning people. People who needed me.
We have a family. Did you leave them?
Yeah? No. I took them with me.
That doesn't sound like you're abandoning the people that matter then.
No, I definitely did.
I mean, if he's upset, then that's not surprising.
I'm not talking about him.
Who then?
I have a lot of people I consider family, a lot of people I care about that aren't just fucking my direct family or him. People I'm not related to.
I mean, that makes sense, but
People I offered to help. And people that I can help now.
maybe shit's just lost on me.
Right. You needed my help. I couldn't get it to you. I fucked off and I left.
There isn't
And
exactly
now I'm here.
any helping me, son. I'm kind of a lost
There
cause at
is.
this point.
You might think that, but I don't.
I'm half stone. I nearly died. At least I felt like I was. We didn't fix it. It got
Sure.
better, and then I'm right back where I was. And it's only getting worse. This is gonna kill me. And there's no cure.
Yeah? And you don't want to die trying to fix it?
That's not what I said. What I'm saying is, you can't help me.
Me, no. But I know people who might be able to.
Doesn't
And
mean
these
you should
people
feel
can't
bad
leave me
for
on
it.
red. I want to help you. I don't care if you think you're a lost cause. Right? I don't think you're a lost cause. If you don't want my help, then fine. But I do want to help you. You are one of the people that I abandoned. And you are one of the people that I'm now going to currently apologize to. Because I am sorry.
Well, consider it accepted. After you left, he got worse again. And the second you come back, he's better. So you're already hoping, I guess. I don't know, maybe that's more causation. Or correlation.
I think I have a hunch as to why. But I don't know if you really care to hear.
Sure.
Might do
go ahead.
more harm than good. About him. And whatever's going on in his head.
I mean, I can't imagine my opinion of him can really get that much worse.
He's told me a few times now that whenever I'm around, he can actually feel things. And it's really difficult for him to feel anything whenever I'm not. It's my only real idea when it comes to that problem. Or that, I don't know, that issue, that mood swing, that change in him.
I mean, it makes sense. I didn't exactly... I guess after you left, I didn't exactly think it was some kind of friendship built. I guess at the time I thought maybe he cared about me. Now I don't know what to feel.
Can't answer that either. I wish I could. But even if he doesn't, I do. And I can tell you that right now. This is why I'm here. I pussyfooted around talking to you because I was afraid. I was afraid of what you'd say. I was afraid of how bad you'd gotten. I was afraid.
I think I'm too tired to be angry
But
at this point.
I am not doing so hot myself. So
Notice the
I want to make
cracks.
sure that,
Those seem new.
yeah, about that. They are. And they're not getting any better.
Hopefully a fix for you is easier than me.
It's not. And it involves potentially killing somebody else in the process.
That doesn't make it easy.
But I wanted to know, again, I wanted to apologize. But I also want to know if you want my help.
I'm not gonna reject
I know
it,
I are.
but I'm genuinely losing hope. I'm not gonna stop trying yet, but I'm getting there.
try to hold out hope for both of us then. I run a pharmaceutical company now. I'm sure you've probably heard of it.
Yeah.
Tencent's Incorporated. I have a research division. L34-NN4. Research and development.
If you think they can help, then yeah. Maybe try and keep it somewhat under wraps, though.
Here's a card. If you want it kept secret, you can do that. If you want to just keep it quiet, or if you just... whatever you want. You can do
I
it.
just don't want him to know.
Him,
Nemesis.
he already knows. Because he's indebted to me. And one of my requirements for getting out of that debt was letting me help you. So he has to. He doesn't get an argument in it.
And more mean, I don't want him to. I don't want to keep giving him updates about it.
That's fine.
If I'm getting better, if
do
I'm
that.
getting worse.
That can be confidential.
Yeah.
As it should be anyway.
I mean, technically, legally, he can have whatever documents about me he wants. But
Yeah, well, non-legally, he can kiss my fucking ass.
is that illegal? I guess so. Technically. If you're married. Certain cases.
Do you want to go anywhere? Or do anything?
Not sure. I have some plans to go grocery shopping later today, but I don't really have anything else other than that.
Alright. I know that I saw you having trouble walking around. So I'm assuming, like, a hike or something's probably out of the question.
Yeah.
Probably go to a cafe or some shit if you want.
You do
I don't
know that I
know.
like coffee.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you still like it?
Yeah, I
I
do.
wasn't entirely sure.
I get a little more sleep than I used to, but not that much.
Mm.
Though at this point, it's a little more just consistency.
Right.
I don't think at
But
this
I
point
know
he'd
that
really care if I took a day off, but
you're gonna probably be taking several.
well,
As much as
given
I hate to say it,
this.
if you do go through with the research department stuff, get looked at, they're probably gonna work you over pretty good. Trying to figure out what all that is.
Probably. I'm sure I'll be poked, prodded, I don't know, scrapings.
Yeah,
Maybe they'll
it's a
they'll
lot,
use
but
like It's not like geography stuff. Rocks.
Geography.
I don't know.
Geology.
Geology. There we go. I didn't have a formal
There you go.
education.
Right.
You know. Oh, I know. Leanna genuinely didn't have a formal education. It's like it gets heavier.
Most burdens do. So you share them with somebody else?
I am aware. I forgot though. Wow, thank you for it.
Hello?
Sorry if I'm slow. Sadly, can't really help it
No, you're fine.
at this point. Didn't they make industrial
Set
strength
aside-
canes?
Probably. It could just get you an exosuit if you really wanted.
That feels like a lot.
So what we need to do to help you out, then I don't really care. Just a bunch of metal and some fucking circuits, right?
I guess maybe.
Think about it. Anyway. Let's see if we can find some cute, cozy little cafe with a nice bakery in it, huh?
So now you're
And don't
appealing
push
to all of
yourself.
my base interests.
I do remember about the baking.
Haven't had much time
Yeah.
for it lately.
I see. Let's change a couple of things then. And again, take your time. You got me for pretty much all, if not most of the day today. For as long as you want. Needless to say, my business partners weren't happy about me canceling most of my meetings, but I didn't particularly care.
To be fair, I had work today too, but I dumped it on some of the rookies. They can handle it.
Yeah, they can take it. Okay, cards down really quick. Now we find a world.
I'm still
Leanna
having
with
like
a fucking exosuit.
Leanna fucking
like one of
exosuit.
those like one of those fucking like
Just
exoskeleton things.
put the
Be
middle
hilarious.
bits on this side.
Just go all out. Just have it on both sides.
Wow. Or I guess
I wonder
I'm
how
not
much
sure
more
if that would be. I'm not sure if that would be that you put it on this side or this side. I think it would be this side because this is the side that is having to compensate. But at the same time, she's struggling moving this side. I don't know.
Yeah, just for her entire.
Yeah, I guess that would be
entire free-
both. I guess that would be both, yeah. But just adjusted differently.
Where do we go? I did not actually get to look at a cafe before we came here.
Look if I have any.
Actually, I might have a world we can go to. It's gonna be a little. It's not really a cafe. It is a place if you want. I don't have like if you want an actual cafe, I don't have to look for one. But
You can just say they got coffee and decided to continue to talk.
yeah.
Coffee was had. Leanna is slightly more awake and thus a little bit faster. A little bit faster. A little bit more speed. A little more pool. Let me turn off.
It's actually really cool. It's
my
a really
music.
nice map. And there's
Ooh.
seating.
Still depressed, but now I'm fast. Now I'm depressed, but fast. They just needs a bucket of milk. Yeah. Just gotta get the debuffs off. Oh. There's a thing here. Weird. Ooh. 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 Let me see. What? Yes, there's music.
Oh, we do have like a little.
Is there a music
section
toggle?
for that? A music toggle? I do not know. I don't know if there are any toggles for this world. I just normally turn the world sounds off before I go somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I do know that there is a player. I just don't remember where it's at. Oh, it's over here.
That's probably what's gonna turn your music off. Why do I recognize this vaguely? Like I vaguely recognize.
I don't know. Somebody was world hopping and posted it in Orlando Saka's little thing.
Maybe.
But sorry, I pulled it wrong.
Music. Was there a dono? Did I not see it? Huh? Huh? $30. Who donated? What? Thank you. It never notifies me for those. Thank you. Thank you. Who did it? Where do you want to start?
I know that the cafe seating area is over there. So we could start outside and just kind of hobble in, but if you feel like that's going to take too long for Leanna, we don't have to.
Leanna can be a little faster now. It's all right. We've been walking around a bit.
Okay.
Happy birthday, thank you.
Yeah. These have colliders.
Thank
God
you.
damn it.
Just swing. Oh my god, wait. Oh god. Oh, water would be terrible.
What?
Oh, that would be so funny. Oh no. Water has to be terrible for Leanna.
She would
Oh my
literally just
god.
sink.
I'd sink and drown. Oh my god. That's terrifying.
I don't know if they're like
That's
colliders.
terrifying. That's
Yeah.
terrifying. Oh my god. Oh my
That is
god.
scary.
And this would be especially bad. There's no ladders. It's like The Sims.
Yeah. There's just like a little staircase.
It's like the fucking
It's
Sims.
actually pretty hard to get out of. It's actually pretty hard to get out of just like normally.
That's like the fucking
Like,
Sims.
The ledges so tiny. Like,
That
if
is
you're in
that is
desktop, it's kinda
terrible.
fucked.
That's so deep. Oh my god, Leanna.
It is.
Oh,
very deep.
oh. I got too immersed. I've drowned before and it's not pleasant. Oh.
Where'd you like to start? Because they're seating here, they're seating there, they're seating by the pool, they're seating over there. It's further away from the pool.
It's fine.
Okay. I don't have
Cool. This
fucking
is
full
cool.
body on, so I gotta like crouch on the
You just crouch.
floor table.
Yeah, it's cool. You crouch a little bit. Oh.
Actually, hold on, I can sit down fully. It's like do the whole thing and just.
Oh, you have a cool sitting animation. I should get one of those.
Yeah.
I need to
couple of
get
them.
whatever Wolf
Mhm.
has because Wolf has like a full thing. Wolf's model's cool. It's got a full thing. So you can like choose if he's sitting or not.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that too.
Yeah, Wolf's is
I just don't
cool.
have it.
Okay. So we got coffee. Leanna like distressedly looked
So
at the
there's
pool for
coffee
2
here.
seconds.
We got baked goods and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. Talk to Crispy.
Whenever you're ready. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, Corb would love it.
Hopefully the coffee here isn't too bad.
I mean, it looks nice. Considering some places I guess are mostly just atmosphere, but it's bright. So,
Honestly, kind of surprised this place is empty as it is right now. I guess it's middle of the workday or some shit, though, for some.
it makes sense. Sorry, I don't have a lot of interesting stuff to talk about.
No, that's fine. I'm getting to spend time with you, that's all I really wanted to do.
I'm kind of surprised I'm not the best company. At least, not anymore.
I mean,
Maybe like
it's
a
not like I have super high standards or anything,
couple
but
years back,
now?
before
Yeah.
knock on stone. Funny.
I mean, yeah, I got it. That's weird. Anyway, I don't know. I don't really think anybody has to be necessarily good company. I have a lot of bad company too, that I hang out with, but just me.
Mm, I mean, generally speaking, the only really good company I have at this point is Plum, so I think that says a
I
lot
guess you
about
can
my
add one to
social
that
life.
list.
Yeah.
For a while there, it was just my husband and my kids, so I kind of get.
I mean, I guess the new security guys are interesting. It just feels weird to have someone following me around, I guess.
Mm,
I mean,
yeah, the mutts.
I guess I should probably be used to being followed around at this point, given Nemesis, but still not.
Yeah.
Though I guess technically I followed him around, so that's the difference.
Didn't particularly have a choice, though.
Well, yeah. I don't particularly have a lot of choices in life right now.
Well, it's fair. We're allowed to pick out what kind of coffee you wanted, though. The upside, right?
Yeah. I was playing a cookie game on my phone for a while too. That was nice.
It's like Cookie Clicker Ultimate or something like that.
Ah, it's like a kingdom thing. It's like one of those
Oh,
gotcha
about that.
games. I
Mm.
I think it's fun. I mean, more fun than most of the things I do anyways, at least.
I
There's even
think,
coffee cookies
nice.
and like
I
baked
think,
other baked goods and puts things I like together.
my, other half, Lynette, I think she was playing that too at some point. They had like this Disney collab or some shit or whatever,
Yeah, they did.
and there was like a bunch of characters from that.
I think it might have stopped by now, but they just had a one for that K-pop band.
Mm. Hmm.
I don't really know them very well, so
Me either.
I missed a lot of the Disney ones, actually. I'm still disappointed about it.
Yeah, I think she ended up getting, like, stitch. She wouldn't shut the hell up about it for, like, a week.
I didn't get him. That's sad. I only really got like one that I wanted.
Mm.
Other than that, nothing. I didn't even get Donald.
I don't know. She didn't talk too much about it, but she was really hyped for that, like, one thing.
Yeah. Hopefully they bring it back. Yeah.
Hopefully. It's nice to see you looking forward to something.
I don't look forward to that many things.
Yeah. What kind of baked good is your favorite?
Mm, that's a hard choice. For eating and for making.
I mean, whatever categories you set for yourself.
Mm,
Just curious.
I think for eating, it's probably donuts. I like donuts. Those are good. The handmade ones, not like the shitty powdered crap you get from the convenience store. Uh,
Right.
but for making, I really liked making croissants. Just the folding over so many times. It was nice. My dad taught me how to make them.
See, it's pretty.
Then again, he taught me how to make most of the baked goods. My
Hmm.
mom was more of the front man, I guess.
I see. Hmm. What's your least favorite thing to cook or bake?
Macarons,
Why is that? I heard they're pretty popular nowadays.
they're so fucking
People like
hard.
them a lot.
They're so
How?
fucking hard.
What's the process? What makes them difficult?
It's a very long process, and if you mess up even one thing, they're not going to be right.
Hmm.
It's frustrating. I don't think I've ever really made a perfect macaron. I
Hmm.
got one really
Yeah.
close one time. Most of the time, they end up cracking or like deflating. I don't
Hmm.
think the oven that we had for a while there was really capable, so I mostly just made bread. And besides, he doesn't like sweet stuff.
Right. I can kind of resonate with that. Not really a sweets person.
Yeah.
I like sour and bitter stuff. I think for me, I think they were like lemon squares or like lemon tarts or something like that.
Those are
They
good.
had like a nice balance of like sweet and sour. I think for baked good, that's probably where I'm at.
Mm, I feel like I'd probably like more of the coffee-based baked goods now. I didn't used to actually like coffee
Mm.
very much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Until it became like my lifeblood.
Just stick an IV in you and you're ready
I mean, it can't hurt.
to go. Yeah.
All the
I
problems
was
I
like that
already
for a
have,
hot
it
minute
might
too,
like
so.
get my heart to like regulate maybe.
Mm. I know I've heard of like coffee cakes. I don't know if they actually have coffee in them.
Coffee cakes don't tend to. They're
Okay.
you eat them with coffee.
Ah, okay.
Mostly a lot of
Hmm.
chocolate has coffee in it. It makes it
Hmm.
more rich. Uh, like a lot of more complicated chocolate desserts. They tend to have some kind of coffee in them. Like these chocolate crinkle cookies used to make during Christmas time. I mean, it's like a basic chocolate cookie, but you put a bunch of powdered sugar over it before you bake it, and then it crinkles out as it
Hmm.
bakes. It has a good amount of coffee in it, so it tastes really rich but not too sweet. Most of the sweetness
Let's
comes
see.
from the powdered sugar on the outside, but um, that will get like kind of crispy, I guess. 'Cause it
Right. Yeah.
caramelizes a little.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Christmas
I
is
do
a
a bit of cooking, but
big time for
I don't really do baking.
bakers. Anyone who
Hmm.
can't make their own cookies, they have to come to us, like a dealer kind of thing.
Guess you could say that, yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? Being the only place to get baked goods makes that a really good deal. Not having a major grocery store makes that a lot easier of a business.
Not bad.
Yeah. Fuckload better than Chips Ahoy, though.
I like that. This is great. I never knew you had such intense stances on store brand cookies.
But they're just,
Mm,
they're not very good. You can only get them in, like, plastic soft or rock hard.
right.
Which is ironic, considering, but...
Yeah, now that you say that,
Uh-huh.
you're just both types of cookies put together.
Yeah.
Well, store brand anyway.
I'm plastic, weird, soft, and crumbly, crunchy. Those Girl Scouts have it down, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Those ones are good.
I know Kane really liked the one lemon kind that they had for a while. I actually really like the minty ones. Like, they're little, like, wafers.
Yeah, I like those ones in the freezer.
They have mint in them. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It, like, makes it more minty.
Mm-hmm.
I like the
I liked
caramel ones,
getting,
too, with the coconut on them.
uh, not a big fan of coconut, actually, surprisingly. A lot of people like it, and I'm just like, ugh, thanks.
I think it's a texture thing.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I don't even really like the taste. It's just
I like the
me,
taste
I
more than
guess.
the texture. But it
Mm-hmm.
works with those Girl Scout cookies. They're
Mm.
not too dry. You get, like, Almond
Yeah.
Joys, and that's, like, after, like,
Yeah, those
2
are pretty
seconds, it just, like,
nasty.
disintegrates in your mouth. And you're just left with
Yeah, those are pretty
dry
nasty.
pieces of paper.
Yeah, yeah.
But they swear it's coconut shavings. They're really solid on that. That's a coconut shaving, not a piece of plastic.
I know with the Thin Mints we used to get, we kind of live out in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's actually a dairy farm that's like the closest thing to us, I think. They used to make their own ice cream too. So we used to get like their mint chocolate or their mint ice cream and then mix the crust. Like we used to break up the Thin Mints and then mix
Yeah.
that with it.
That's a good idea. We used to help make some of the ice cream every once in a while.
Mm.
Kind of rarely, but it was fun when you did. Mostly the
Yeah.
really hot summers.
Mm. I thought about actually just doing it at our place. Because apparently some people make it with snow, and it snows like all the fucking time where we are. Especially now.
I've heard of some recipes for snow ice cream. Never
I
tried
looked
it.
up some like stuff online, and like they have like buckets with like lids, and then they have like plungers in the buckets or some shit. And it's like the jankiest fucking thing I've ever seen. And you pour milk, and then you put the snow in, and then you put like whatever flavorings in or something. I don't know. It looked really crazy and really just.
It sounds like a butter churn.
Right? That's what I thought. But apparently that's kind of how you can make it. And I'm like, that's
I mean, that
really weird.
dude, the process of ice cream isn't that much different than butter. It's just
Really?
frozen.
Hmm.
At least if you're hand doing it. I mean, like the machines, they mostly use like ice and salt and a lot of spinning, but like hand mixing it,
Yeah.
it's really similar to making butter actually.
I see. So we probably need a lot of like upper body strength for that, huh?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I I've made butter before. It's not the most pleasant thing.
Not easy.
No.
Okay, so if we ever make butter, we get Nemesis to do.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Although I feel like he might over churn it, just overdo
You'll
it
just have to do it
massively.
again then. And not fuck it up next time.
I still don't understand how. Well, I guess I probably should. He takes you so much more seriously.
Than you?
Yeah. But I realize
Hmm.
he probably takes most people more seriously than me.
Honestly, if you want my opinion, I think he takes you for granted. That's why he doesn't take you seriously.
Well, it's not like I have much of a choice but to do whatever he tells me.
Yeah? See, that's the fun part. Now he owes me. So I'm just one rung higher on the totem pole when it comes to.
I guess so. At this point, I'm just kind of doing the bare minimum. I
Can't blame you.
used to try a lot harder. I guess I thought maybe if I tried hard enough, he'd let me have a break. Or especially when he was treating me nicer.
Mm.
Thought maybe eventually we could be friends.
Hmm.
I think there was a small period of
Maybe.
time I thought we were.
Oh wish I had an answer for you. Maybe to him you are, but he just can't make sense of it? I'm not really sure.
I don't know. I think for a little bit I started to forget some of the shittier things he's done. You know, like turning half of me
Yeah.
and also my entire village of people into stone. I think I
Yeah?
blocked that out for a little bit.
When you start to befriend people, I guess you can kind of put things to the wayside that probably shouldn't be. Have a
Yeah.
favorable opinion of them.
Well, and probably especially when that's the only person you can really talk to. Well, except for the people that you're getting money from.
Right.
Or generally getting things that they promised they would give if they couldn't give you the money, kind of thing.
Right. Do you want to talk about what he has done, like other than the...
I mean, it's fairly cut and dry, somehow, despite the fact that I'm horrendously disabled from what he did.
Right.
It's my fault because I survived, and he's still going to work me harder than most able-bodied people. And for just a little bit, he's nice to me. Gives me breaks and tries to help me get better as I'm practically dying just from how bad it got. And the second you disappear, he just acts normal again, like nothing happened. And I'm back to working just as hard. That's not your fault, because obviously him acting like a fucking person shouldn't be important.
Hardly acting like a person at all.
Honestly, can't tell at this point if he is one. That's why I was terrified the second he brought Plum back. I honestly still am
Yeah.
terrified. She should have gone to the proper authorities. Not that Zafira's orphanage system is that much better than living with Nemesis, but she's a kid. And I am scared what happens if you ever leave again.
Hopefully won't have to.
Shouldn't have to
If
be
I
your
leave, it'll
responsibility.
probably just be... I'm already taking care of 2 kids. I did their my own. I've been trying to help Plum as much as I can because I know he's not going to be a great parental figure. And I know that you have your limits.
Yeah.
Granted, I've already been given shit for being around her and taking care of her.
From
And
Nemesis or from
one of the other council members, Galdir,
uh,
him and Nemesis were having a conversation, and Plum was there, and I was there, so I was like, I'll keep an eye on the kid while you take care of your fucking business. Because I obviously don't want Plum getting involved, because neither of them seemed very happy. And I got shit for that. Oh, you're already like a cute little housewife. You're already taking care of this kid while we're holding business meetings. Oh, ha ha ha.
God forbid somebody worrying about a fucking kid.
Yeah, right? Crazy that.
I've been
I know
trying
I'm not the
really
best influence, but
hard to hide this from her, but it's kind of impossible.
why?
I I was one of the older kids in my village. So,
Hmm.
generally speaking, if someone needed someone to watch the kids while something bad happened, it was me. Or if
Right?
the adults needed help, it was generally me. It affects kids when they see shit like this. Their family members or parents having long-standing injuries or illnesses. We didn't exactly have modern medicine, so
Yeah. On one hand, I can understand that, but on another, you're gonna find out eventually anyway.
I mean, I guess so, but
I don't try
she's
to hide
already
this
been
from
through
my
enough.
kids.
I'm just worried, I guess.
She's gonna judge you, or that she's gonna be upset?
Her long-standing mental health.
Maybe I'm just being a little dense here, a pun intended. I feel like that would just bring the two of you closer instead of you trying to hide things from her.
I don't know.
She's a part of your life now, whether you like it or not, because of
She
Nemesis's actions.
lost her parents already, and I don't know, seeing me coughing up blood half the time seems kind of concerning.
Well, I mean, that I can understand, but just trying to hide this?
I'm not hiding the arms. I can't hide that.
Okay.
I
Well,
it's not like it's just my arm and my leg that's the problem.
I know. But here's the thing when it comes to kids, right? The more a bigger deal that you make out of it, they read into that. And they also react in that same way once they see you doing the same.
So what am I supposed to do?
I'm not saying, show them and be like, yes, this is the blood from my lungs, which are slowly being turned to stone. Just doing what you're doing, I guess. But if they ask, at some point you're gonna have to tell them. Granted, I'm not particularly sure that they would understand.
Probably not.
I talked with a person from the waterfront area. His name is Amon. He's the one trying to set up the school. Not sure if you've heard about that.
I've
The area of the meat rack.
I've heard of him before. I haven't heard of the school specifically.
He's apparently a single father with an adopted kid.
Uh,
I was trying to see if I could set up a little play date with my kids, his kid, and Plum. Probably gonna go to the beach or something. If you wanted to come along, you're more than welcome.
sure.
Mm.
I can't exactly swim anymore, but
Yeah,
sit and watch.
be a good anchor.
Yeah, till I not even just till I drown. Technically, I'll stay under there really well, actually.
Man, if the mafia dude needed to take care of you, he just toss you in, you take care of yourself. No cement
Yeah,
blocks needed.
yeah, pretty much.
Damn.
No cement blocks, no chains. Actually, don't even need to tie me up.
Nope.
Just toss me in. I'm not
Yeah.
going anywhere.
Right, so no boat travel. Keep that on the list.
Yeah, yeah. So let's keep the boat travel to a severe minimum.
Noted.
Maybe like the kiddie
I have
pool
another
for me.
question. I do have another question. No. My family, I guess Kane's family is gonna have a get-together, little Christmas party thing. And I guess since we were talking about it earlier, you brought up all the Christmas cookies and stuff.
Yeah,
Did you wanna help me bake some for the party?
sure. As long as you can help me convince Nemesis that it's a necessary work activity.
Sure. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I've worked most holidays, so I'm a little out of practice. You still do Santa? Is that still a thing?
Yeah. And the reindeer, the little helper elves, I guess. Or maybe they got rid of that. I don't remember. And there was a big thing at one point about how it was like racist or something, so
Well,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
It
It
is.
is.
It is. There's not like
Definitely is.
there's not like a around it. That it's a all of his helpers are specifically only elves. It's a little racist.
I think at one point they tried changing them into gnomes or something. Or was it gnomes? I don't know. Something like that. And the gnomes are like technical wizards and things like that, and that's why they can make all these toys super fast, and Santa's
Yeah,
actually just an overgrown gnome or some shit. I don't know.
yeah. I don't know
It's
that
weird.
that makes it much better.
But it's just supposed to be like it's not supposed to be indentured servitude. It's more like they're a tribe or group or city of
Ah, okay,
them that
I
come together to
understand.
do it.
Well, and I mean, a lot of the retellings of Santa is the elves just love making toys, but
Yeah.
also, wouldn't the gene pool get diluted over time? Just the same elves?
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's like what's the term? They just kind of pull up, and there's another one of them.
Maybe. Just poof into existence based on a child's Christmas wishes.
Yeah, maybe they can just you can just summon them. Ugh.
Maybe.
What would you want for Christmas?
Not really sure. I don't really want a lot of things anymore.
Guess?
Maybe a good night's sleep.
I mean, I could find a cast iron frying pan and we can make that work.
Yeah. That are just like induce coma for like 2 days. Wake up nice and refreshed. Maybe we can talk to the research department about that. Do a sleep study.
Yeah, I mean, they could. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't, honestly.
I mean, they're probably gonna do everything.
Yeah. More than likely. But who knows, you might get that nice sleep anyway.
Maybe. It's weirdly hard to get comfortable. I can't imagine why.
That's definitely a question for the ages.
Yeah. Still haven't
Can't
figured
really
out why,
figure
like,
that one out.
one side of my mattress is just always softer than the other. It's like the springs just give out. Just like a little bit quicker on the other side. Same thing happens with my keyboards.
I'm surprised you have enough dexterity to use a keyboard.
I mean, I can kind of move it better now, I guess. The hand specifically. It got a lot better for a while there, and then now it's back to not even really being able to close it properly. It's weird.
What made it better?
No idea.
Was this around the same time he was being nice to you?
No, this was a little bit after. For a while there, I just got better. I mean, obviously it didn't go away, but I could move more easily.
Right. Okay.
Maybe they put something different in my Wheaties or something.
Maybe.
A little extra protein or something. I don't know. I'm sure there's some reason. Just not really sure what.
I hope we can figure out something.
I hope so. At least something to make it less bad. That's what I'm
In the meantime,
intending
we can hook
to.
you up with that sweet exoskeleton.
Yeah. I think Plum will probably find that funny. I'm gonna try and find something for my grocery shopping. Just to see if there's anything out there to at least make everything hurt less.
Like a painkiller, or?
Yeah.
Well, if you don't find anything, let me know. Might be able to help with that too.
Yeah. I've tried a lot of brands. It doesn't really help that much, but might as well keep trying.
Ever tried lighting up? You know, that's how a lot of people deal with their pain.
Yeah. That's the point that I'm at. Medical
Mm,
pharmaceuticals aren't helping, so desperation time.
I mean, weed isn't necessarily illegal anymore, so.
Yeah. Most of them aren't necessarily illegal anymore. The problem part is actually getting some. Because, I'm fairly recognizable to most people in my district.
Mm, I guess. I guess I don't have that problem.
Yeah. Somebody, a doctor, I guess, she showed me something she tried. I think it was basilisk oil or something. For like
Hmm.
2 seconds, it made it disappear on my finger. Looks like normal skin again.
Interesting.
I didn't
Did they
even know
tell
it
you anything
existed.
about where you got it?
She said she mentioned it was hard to get, so I'm gonna try and look into more alternative means of finding hard to get substances. Maybe
I
less than legal ones.
mm,
Nothing dangerous,
totally
but
wouldn't know. I totally wouldn't know where to get it.
yeah. Uh,
Totally.
there's a black market I'm gonna try to go to and see if they have any.
So that's where you're going grocery shopping.
Yeah, it's a form of grocery shopping. I've got a list, and I'm checking it twice.
You want me to go with you?
You can come if you want,
I wouldn't be
but
surprised if they have some of my shit on sale. To be honest with
somehow that wouldn't surprise me. I'd just have to go find something to change into.
you. Alright.
I
Well, if
don't
you
want
want, I
to
can
seem
just.
too conspicuous, relatively fancy
Mm,
clothes. It doesn't generally seem like the type to go to black market, I guess.
mm. If you want, I can plop down a portal back to your place, and we can head out.
Sure.
Um, Lead the way. I'm sure they won't mind me just sticking one down, huh?
I mean, it barely seems like anybody's here. Just preferably
Yeah.
not near the water, because,
Yeah, we did just have a conversation about that.
yeah. It's So
Are they,
deep.
probably like right here. Yeah, looks about right. I got you pretty close to the door. Pardon me. You got a request.
I think Gurnari sent me an invite.
That expired a hot minute ago for me.
Oh. Mine also expired. How dare it? How could it?
That was a nice talk.
It was a nice talk. They had a nice little conversation. You know, Leanna's kind of
I out of character.
low energy, but
I out of character absolutely adore how fucking intense I fucking hate these name brands. Shitty ass store
fucking shitty ass.
What is this
Chips
fucking
Ahoy.
garbage?
Oreos are okay, I guess.
Fucking Almond Joy looking ass.
Almond Joy ain't fucking ass. Where's the quality baked goods? Just fucking white bread. Not even fluffy looking ass.
Fucking great. I need to see if I can get an map made for the research place.
Yeah.
There's a special secret in there for this girl.
Leanna Research Department. How much can we learn about one stone lady?
Yeah, that's literally the name of it. That's really funny. Did she catch that? Or did she not notice?
No, she noticed.
Okay. She didn't say anything.
She like thought it was funny but didn't have that much energy to actually say much. She's very low energy lately.
Yeah.
Which is hard because I'm a very high energy person. But she went from like low energy. She went to like from like low energy but like very sarcastic to now she's just all it's just all low energy. There's barely enough room for sarcasm anymore. She's tired. She's in pain.
I didn't help her feel better, Sedge. Oh.
No, she's a little better.
Hey, I got it.
That was much better than she has been. She got higher energy through the conversation.
I think my full body is done, so I'm gonna pop that on real quick.
I now have 40%, so still enough.
I have all my trackers.
This lady can fit so much research potential.
Yeah.
Slaps.
Okay.
I got my invite.
I got my invite too.
It was basilisk oil, right, chat? Am I right on that? I'm pretty sure it was basilisk oil. Which isn't actually from basilisks. It's from a different creature, I think. Leanna doesn't know that part, though. I think it's from eels?
Difficult. I'm sorry, you need time, so if I have I can reach out myself. I do know from feeling and I might also go with this my emotions. My emotions add a character real quick too. I'm going to be switching to a character, so stuff, just message me. Or get someone to message me in chat. So I'm just switching to a character. Just do a bunch of shopping and stuff.
I literally didn't understand a single word you said.
Somehow this isn't what I expected. But I also don't know what I expected, so.
Yeah, I've actually been here before. Now that I think about it.
Oh.
It's, not very big, I guess. That makes sense. I know, I figured it would be a little more sprawling and maybe not as above ground.
You know, just follow your lead.
Alright.
Orin!
If I'm gonna come visit up north, I need to get used to the cold, am I right?
I'm kind of tempted to do this myself.
Probably.
Don't want anyone else
Absolutely not.
involved.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, you will die.
I'm glad they did.
To
Do
be
you want me to
alive.
shoot you in the head right now and make it so you don't just suffer? I know. If you go after that thing on your own, you're gonna
Both of
just
them are
become
from
one
different,
of them. And
for
then you'll
different
be a bigger problem
circumstances
for us
are
later.
related
So if you
differently.
want to be selfish, ask us for your help.
Nephew by
Or
step
ask
family
for
at
our
my
help.
For what it's worth,
niece and nephew.
Thing is,
the Wendigo
that are
curse is
living with
typically
me
passed on
are
by
from my
committing
actual
cannibalism in a
family,
cursed
so-
area. It's not transmittable by bite, at least as far as I've ever heard of.
It's a fucked up family, I'll say that.
You can still be eaten alive, which is also
It would
horrifying
be
and
metaverse
gruesome.
without them, though,
Exactly.
to be honest.
If you fight that thing alone, your fate is
I
either
wish I
bad
could
or
Are we
have
headed?
probably that.
I don't
At
really,
least
I
if you have
didn't
us by
really
your
buy
side,
it.
we have a chance.
Not Curry.
At the very least,
Oh.
It's just one of my brothers. Curry,
Hey.
Curry's a dumbass.
That is one thing that was,
Yes.
But he's a dumbass with a good
people
heart.
made me think about that
Not
earlier.
to-
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
you know
dumbass
what
with
many
good
shots
heart,
here?
and he's entertaining.
It's just that I don't want anyone else ending up like me.
Well,
One of my brothers
As
is
is,
my little
it's,
brother, and he's slowly still missing.
Well,
Difficult
going on
to say
with
the
current
least.
trends and
Figuring out.
dealing with your friend here, they're already looking for a means of
Older
treating
brother.
this, so the risk to others is significantly
I'm not gonna
less.
talk about him. He
and
is
so far, you
not
haven't
a-
learned, even if the effects are still there.
You don't have to if you don't want to. I get it.
At the very least, we're slowing it down significantly.
Let's just say he's long gone.
If not,
That's, I think, the best thing I could say.
Stable state.
stable
Listen,
state.
When you say long gone, do you mean like,
It just means that until we
Just gonna make
figure
a
this out
slashing.
and ensure
Yeah,
your
okay,
stability
alright.
or hear you,
Because I often,
Yes,
because
none of
it's
us
usually,
really-
it means they're dead or they're just batshit
Looks like
insane.
what I'm
comes
looking
down to it, they'll
for.
just stop by and meet. We'll all go on
He's
vegetarian
both, but
until we
he's-
stick.
He's gone.
The problem
I'm
is
certain
that
that he-
Ah.
no matter what we eat,
He caused a
Not-
lot of.
Oh, one point the last time I was here, I think there was a little
Well, your physical sensation of being
shopkeep sitting over there that was selling some stuff you might be interested in. I don't know.
This will give you nutrition. You'll feel
But
hungry.
I
but
don't
you're gonna
see anyone
ensure
here.
your body gets what it
He's
needs.
not someone I like
Because
to
they're
explain
meat
about
rack, they're
some
meat rack.
things.
First. Messiah.
That's my
Understandable.
person.
See, from
Own
personal
personal
experience, usually
I'm just.
feeling
Guess I'll
of
just
hunger lingers.
wait
but
around.
it's
But that's the
always
thing,
going
it's
to
the
be,
weird thing of-
the effect
Maybe
until
I'll
If you want to.
it
It's the weird
is
feeling
cured,
of-
whatever
Yeah.
Joy
way.
that he's gone, but at the same time.
So I can go ask really quick if they've seen any of the
Consequences of your
zombies.
actions will just make them so they don't end in your death.
Hey.
Something
Selling
I ever want to
No.
have happen to my brothers.
unfortunately.
Selling
We've dealt with worse.
Burger King. king.
Trust your friends to
I'm
be
curious.
intelligent.
Yeah,
They
you're
have-
welcome to the
Are you
family.
the king? Is that what this is?
Oh man. You know what? Someone called me a king once on accident.
And then
Not
there's me who's
something
like,
I'm
yeah,
very
my brother's in a book. No offense.
Well,
At the end of this, we either cure you,
Goddamn.
Jesus Christ.
Hey.
or
I know, right?
he
I
is
mean,
in a
hey, you know
book
what? I
just
wore
like
a
you.
crown once while eating it.
The only birth family I have has their souls trapped in objects. How does that make you feel?
There might be another way as well.
I know that like McDonald's has like the Big Mac.
That's my aunt, my
Go
mom,
here, might
my
bring some
uncle, my
information
dad,
on
and
this.
my
Yeah.
mother.
That's like your.
Okay,
that's
okay,
like
we don't
your-
explain
Yes,
background though.
Hey,
I know,
this
but that's like all my birth family.
Like,
It's
oh,
trapped in
you know
fucking
what?
objects.
At least
Information
it's
about
bigger
them.
than a big.
Oh, the shopkeeper, yeah, he's
He
changed his
contact
clothes.
him,
No,
like,
not the tin man selling laser
you seen any of
guns.
that?
have
Keep
something, but
Yeah, there was one earlier. I bought a turret earlier.
Did you find the cart?
the author's
like
information,
a
you
synthetic
take a look.
of some sort.
You gotta take
I
a
feel
look.
like my destiny, because of that's gonna be like my
Hello,
soul trapped in
dear.
a fucking
Also, you
toaster
need
or
to
some
tell
shit.
fucking Sarah to
Hope you're doing well.
stay the fuck away from me. I told her everything, and yes, she.
Yeah, I wanna do
You
some
know what she
shopping, I don't
did?
really
She
see it
brought a whole
anyways.
box of steak for me.
Yeah, hopefully they show up again. I'm not sure where they went. They probably went on break or something. What brings you here?
Hey, I think we've met, but I
Ah,
don't recall the
again.
name. I apologize, dear.
Mainly, is this where you do your shopping?
Nice to
No,
meet
I'm
you.
pretty sure. I mean, like most of the time, I just go to like the grocery store, like most people. But you know,
Oh well,
Mm,
that's
I
pretty
don't tend to
normal.
Like
typically
you.
I'm okay for now.
here. Normally, I
Intelligent, efficient,
Yikes.
tactful.
Oh, well,
Okay,
yeah,
almost.
I only came here because I was hearing about
I
it.
don't know if you're still in here, by the way, Dave, but I don't think
Go somewhere before the
petrification is a curse necessarily.
We'll lock you in one of those boxes
Guess
and
what?
make sure
Damn,
that
though.
you're
Probably
like,
gonna be
Stop this clock.
your
I don't think
normal,
you're at that
literal.
stage yet.
I think it's more like a status effect.
You know what? We'll find one way to
Hair.
Like always.
And this is a little, technically a little more than just petrification.
Don't shut up. Don't.
I see you. See you, Dave. I'm looking at you.
DK grind set.
You know what Tish was talking about? Me
don't
being
want
some
to.
sort of
Suspected
Sigma
I'm
grind
turning.
set, apparently.
Nor is that
I mean, I
Make
don't
sure
know.
to
I feel like
throw
I'm up
that
here. I
thing
gotta
on
look
that
out for the
Lorelei
needles
gave
and
me.
stuff, but
No,
here, I
it's
don't-
Apparently, call me
it's
a.
not necessarily. I mean, she's still my character.
Call me a Vlad.
She's not gonna be a PC.
Nice. I see. That's pretty good.
They can just lock you away.
Carrie.
What you looking at?
Nice to meet you, I'm Mrs. Lady.
Good to buy us
I
time.
mean,
So, let us
Madam.
know.
Nice,
when
man.
it's
haven't seen her since Fenora.
Uh,
I know, right?
I haven't seen her since.
That's really cute.
It's fine.
Oh,
I'm like
Pleasure.
a fucking zombie right now.
Kind of not her funeral, but her.
So what brings you here?
Get together.
Just magical
Like a
items
parrot.
or research?
I wish I could offer
You know
more.
what? I see the appeal.
Researcher specializing in curses.
Yeah, so that'd be all.
I didn't know that Min was a mountain climber. You know what I mean?
Sorry.
I mean,
First items
One of the many
found.
I won't even say it.
Is that a Buddha?
Curse items.
Yeah.
No, I don't dabble with
Well.
that. Well, I'm glad
How you two doing?
to meet someone else's experience.
Handedly, like.
Could be better. How are you all doing?
I study them the
I'm
way a
good.
human might study biology.
Mm.
No, just
Yep.
falling apart.
Good.
That's what I figured. It's like it's a status effect.
Wait a minute, Lila's married.
You can turn. It's an effect more than.
In the pleasant company. My gods.
Did she ask if she'd have?
Hey, maybe we should go that way.
I'm questioning if she has actually.
Where is my book?
I can talk
Ah, there it is.
Be careful, Coral.
My goodness.
No.
Yeah, some people would die for that.
I
And
know,
that's not
right?
how lucky he is.
And I told them, quit worrying. You'll see them again on this month. Guess what? It's this month. Yep, I was correct.
I thought you were supposed to be bedridden still.
Married.
Also,
I'm wandering around a little bit.
I believe I will be
That's
able
pretty
to
gnarly.
Ta-ta, dog.
Yeah,
You look all stitched up.
have a
Take
good
care.
evening.
It was a pleasure
Yeah.
meeting you.
Kinda am.
Hopefully I won't
I
need
can't
some-
move too aggressively. I might
Glad to meet
have
you.
something.
In the crudest of terms, I hope I won't need you for business.
It's getting sad crazy, I'll be honest.
I hope that is not ill-intended.
It's not. I hope we can
Okay.
meet in casual
Yeah.
terms.
So what
As
are you
if I
doing
gave you
here?
more than something
Just
solid.
walking around?
Yeah, pretty much. I picked up
Yes.
as well.
Sadly, that is
Came
in
to absence,
most
that's
true.
that's carry it out for me.
Alright.
Wait, no. I've seen this in
They have guns, but they're not.
God damn.
I nearly got even less here.
Kinda came out just to do some shopping, but ain't seeing many shopkeepers.
Unfortunately.
Yes, it is a magic
I bought a
wand.
freaking turret from this stand.
Mm-hmm.
By the way,
how
is everyone from
This is Leanna.
I'm not giving a drunk man.
Leanna?
Yeah.
G'day.
Leanna. She's a workaholic, just like
Everyone
you.
calls me wrong.
Really?
Ethan got bashed up pretty
Yeah.
bad, but she pretty much recovered in the medical ward after.
Work is great.
She doesn't talk much, eh?
Great.
How many jobs do you got?
One. Had to be seen to afterwards, but I don't know.
I can't control myself. I need to get 3.
We were able to take down.
I don't know.
We took some
Lifelong
If you ask
servitude,
me-
is that
The one that.
good enough?
the large.
Oh.
You know what? That's good enough. I mean, I do freelancing on the side, so.
I mean, honestly, if you ask me, Leanna, you got a man-child you gotta watch after. You got all the paperwork and shit, and then you have, like, a kid now.
Yeah,
So that's like 3 different jobs, kinda.
I guess. More if you
First is the one that we have to.
Leanna.
Look at me. I am an old
Yeah.
Huh.
Goliath who's 50 years old and is
Remember, I met someone similar with that name.
Get a case.
Probably.
When I realized that you weren't there anymore.
I did. I still have their card.
If you are 50 years old, you are
Oh,
past
yeah.
the prime.
I'm glad you just.
What was I gonna say?
another detractor.
Fuck, I lost it. Oh, he's the one that we have to drag from behind the counters at the Lotus to stop fucking working because he will just sit there for the entire night.
That easily.
Oh.
That's why I'm like, nah, he's gotta be.
Yeah.
Well, I have to.
The windmill.
Until it opens again.
Yes, I
Just sits
stand
outside.
there even before the place opens.
Yeah.
Sometimes I stand there when the place closes.
And I got pretty chilled with that. The windmill bonfire definitely helped.
That's what?
But luckily,
Working
I
is
wasn't
great.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
mostly because if I did take any of those.
Fair enough. Okay.
I mean,
Alright.
I work at the fort. Now I want to work at Misty or some shit.
Right, yeah.
Are you going to be? Are you going to be a entrepreneur? What do they call chain bartender? Are you gonna be like that one anime bartender that's in every fucking establishment?
Just 24 hours
probably.
fucking
Joy.
bartending.
Maybe.
Like
But
Nurse
you know
fucking
what?
Joy from
Present being bartender.
Look, I'm a jack of all trades. I'll work anything.
omnipresent bartender here to help you out. That's great. I
No, I
love
bought your
that.
thing. Because specifically, I normally wouldn't have it. I don't like.
Well, you know what? I am rather of a mixologist, so you know it fits.
What am I supposed to do? Mixology. I forgot that was a fucking job title. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah?
gotta combine them drinks.
I've never taken a
Well,
mixologist
okay,
class in my
I'm
life,
a
which is
cop.
really funny.
I'm a cop and a merc first, and an investigator
Yeah, I haven't taken
for
it.
second, third, and a mixologist last.
Well, the reason why I say that's funny because I used to be head bar manager at the Lotus, and I've never taken a mixology class in my life.
But luckily, we don't have to mix any drinks. We just grab them from the shelf.
That was, I feel like an eternity ago.
They do have the pre-mades, but you can mix them yourself, and it's definitely better when you do.
I've never seen anyone use those blenders.
I have.
Oh my lord. How long have I been gone?
Yes.
I mean, I just haven't been around too much. And we had that whole break.
I wouldn't say both, but still.
That's true. I mean, hey, that whole place is festive
You
right
can
now, so
smell
hey.
that shit on him.
Fine, you got some hair
I'm
sticking
thinking
out.
about work
Got
or
it for you.
something else, huh?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
So.
Like,
Hey,
What the
bud,
fuck's
good
going
to
on
see you.
around here? Privet.
We're just talking.
Hi.
Staring at cutie.
I know, something gorgeous.
Damn, I didn't know I had a mirror in front of me.
God damn.
God damn.
I'm not good enough at playing the retort. Life hard, life cold. Hot.
Brain not work. Lesbian.exe has failed.
Initiate gate
Would you like the boot and gate mode? No.
Unfortunately,
I haven't been in a wedding in so long. I want to wear a nice dress.
I have learned mastered Synthium.
I want to give them a nice gift.
What did you say?
Mastered Synthium.
Enjoy your time out of VR.
Get for my wedding.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we didn't really know each other.
You know what, actually,
I don't think we did.
Not as well.
if I ever go to school again, I'll do a comedy class.
And now it's what?
You gotta learn all these pickup lines that'll make you laugh.
I could tell her I have a flower cannon.
Dude, I have to flip to a completely different gender to get those jokes.
I was the flower girl. It was Celine and Autumn's wedding.
Yeah?
Man, imagine switching genders.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm gender fluid, my guy. I'm a robot.
I still wanted to do that.
Yeah.
I can't though. Not right now, anyway. I can gender bend. That's the thing. It takes like a few
I know.
months, but it's fucking painful.
Oh, it takes a long time. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, I
it's
guess
not
I won't
it's
make that
just,
suggestion then.
Snap. Because it's actual flesh shaping. Like, it takes a while, and it fucking hurts.
How's it going, girls?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's excruciating. That's just fucking horrible from what I've heard.
Gotta get rid of the stitches fast.
Oh,
I was gonna
Don't do
say,
it.
I don't mean to be, like, racist or anything, but you're, like, robotic,
I
right?
can't
You feel pain?
polymorph. No, well, yeah, I can feel pains, and I'm a simulacrum. I can feel pain. I have a soul, pain sensors, shit like that. But no, I can't change form. I have to literally swap over to another chassis. To do it.
I wish it was that easy.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It's not. It's
What
also
about the thing that
fucking
Snowbell
weak.
took?
I was there.
Like a polymorph potion or something?
Something like that. Actually, I forgot what Holly called in.
Some crazy
But yeah, I don't know.
bastard told me about a magical item that is literally a coin, and when you flip it, it changes your gender to whatever it lands on. That shit's terrifying.
Thing was four
You
times
just
the
keep
gender.
flipping it until you get what you want.
No.
Can you get it? Can you just put it
It's a
inside you
literal
want it?
coin. It's scary.
I'm not learning the answer.
Fair.
Keith, what if I take coin, put it on that I want, and then slap it down?
Okay.
Don't do that shit to me. Don't do that shit to me, because you know I'll run the fucking simulation. God
If you want to
damn
walk
it!
around or anything, I know that it's kind of hard for you. But...
Social media, apparently.
At least you're not dividing
God
anything.
damn it, Coral!
Only he's got people for it.
I'm blind.
I could offer to pick you up, but maybe a little difficult for me at the moment.
I think that might throw you back out.
You should try
Yeah,
not looking.
Particularly because
I'm gonna walk
it's
around a little bit.
mostly just on one side.
I don't have pupils. How can I not see any more than I already
Here's
can?
what you need to do. We're gonna take you underground, and there's gonna be an abandoned city, right? And there's a really cool thing down here. Make sure you make a lot of noise near these shriekers.
No!
God, no! You killed me 3 times already! then there's my hero who's like, oh, I killed him! Huh? And I'm like, shut the fuck up, my hero.
Happiness, fulfillment, and good health.
And it's right under my house, too!
And it seems you may receive a
Sin
gift.
literally got the warden to come out. I literally screamed at him, "You bitch!" and he got me.
Yeah, that's how I died the first time, because for the longest time I didn't die in the server, but then that happened.
I was
Which
so
sucked,
angry.
I was like past like level 60 in
Sin.
XP.
I wanted to smack my brother because of that bullshit.
You're on their side from that point.
I did.
And whatever virtue or sin gets you. At this current time and moment, I'm trying my best to hold my ground and make sure that it doesn't affect certain individuals, because I can remove them. The blessings, however, it does harm me. Which comes into the next place. Dragon Spire Keep. Mother, this is the location I've held my own. It's a place that I've called my own, and a keep. With an ally called Higgs. Probably met him before.
I have.
Me and him hold this keep.
Right here.
Walked to nowhere, that's what I managed.
It's a cinema. But...
I doubt it's an open one.
No, it doesn't look like it.
I didn't realize there would be, as many people from the waterfront district here.
Are you nervous?
Yes. I don't know how he's going to react if he finds out I'm lying to him. Genuinely, I don't know if he'll be like, whatever. I don't know.
Would you rather me say that I brought you here?
Not really.
Make it a little bit easier on you, wouldn't it?
Probably, but I don't think things can necessarily really get any worse, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't particularly want to figure or find that out either.
What's he gonna do? Just double petrify me?
Well, I don't want that either.
I actually don't know if it'll even do anything if he does that. I'm half curious to find out.
Well, I'm not.
Like, just a little.
Trying to fix what's here, not add to it.
Yeah. I don't know if it would or if it would just stay how it is. Or if, just it would work fully the second time. Maybe it's just like poof, stone, dead, done. Tip me over, dusted. It's a joke.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I guess keep walking around.
Alright. Well, whatever you want to do. I'm here with you.
I mean,
you don't feel comfortable, we can leave.
I don't really know that many places, I guess. I just kind of happened to hear
Well, I
about
know
this
the
one.
Lotus shouldn't be...
I mean, more
Should be opening not too soon.
places to find what I'm looking for.
Well, if you're looking for pot, I can definitely help you with that myself. Otherwise,
I am...
depends on exactly what you tried.
I'm mostly looking for basilisk oil. If I can't find that, then whatever drugs make pain go away, I guess. And are
Right.
mildly less addictive than, like opium. Opioids? In general. Those are a
Yeah.
little much.
That wouldn't be good, no.
Yeah. I'm looking for like a relief, not more stress of trying to, keep up a high. I already have caffeine for that.
Do you know who sold that stuff to you last time? Did you get a name?
She didn't sell it to me. She just tried it. Her name was Holly. She runs a clinic in Zafira. She didn't have any more than that, though.
Hello.
Hey.
I had to move away from there.
Why?
Because a fight could have ensued with me and someone.
What the hell are you fighting?
A guy with a gas mask.
Oh, he's one of the meat rack crew.
Yeah. He's a
The
little,
one that fucking Slav
sick.
squatted on the goddamn Cafe La Aqua
Yeah, he
bar or
is.
some shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
War against for squatting on a canna.
Yep.
Nani?
Yes.
Man, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's
now I know
because of
more.
him.
Wandering around.
I don't know. Alright. Okay. Holly.
There are some things that are maybe too high up.
You looking for
I
Holly?
mean, if you just want to be another body, it's fine, I guess.
We're looking for something that Holly apparently had at one point, like with her medical business thing.
Got it. That's why you're doing research. That's why you're set on it. I got you.
Apparently I've been taking training of that now, so there's that.
Number one, most
Yeah, I saw the
emotions,
first
most
aid or whatever.
creatures of the mind. They find
I
ways
was
of
did a
infesting their way
whoopsie
in.
over there
Normally
today.
they have networks of
The fuck
people
did you
that
On
do?
accident.
never fight.
I'm
just
on
Some
different
kind
ground,
of
just walked in on a
allergic
date.
aberration.
That was like
Oh.
the pretend medical scenario.
So if you can't beat all of their forces and the aberration, you're not going to be doing much. So you're going to need numbers.
I almost walked in the jail, so I'm just going to.
I know the people under him can bleed at the very least. I know some of them are independent thinking, and not one of his puppets.
So I stay good.
Specifically killing aberrations, that's where we're mostly lost.
Stay good.
Not to
Well,
mention,
when it
if
comes
you cut
to-
off the head of a hydra, at least while it's flailing and regrowing, it buys you time to do the
Mentally,
rest.
I'm a little occupied.
You're fine. I
Yeah,
understand that.
I don't do a lot of the whole comparing
You're
things to
occupied with
just all
babysitting?
that. Yep. I gotcha.
Look.
Kill big eye, you make the others
Occupied
fall
with
through.
Even if
Got
you just
that.
banish him back to the realm he's from, that'll
Cause I know I'm
It'll
in the
put
terrible
his
twos.
entire
I started
operation into chaos.
toddling.
It'll significantly weaken him so people besides us can take him down.
I wish I wasn't
One thing we
falling
know
apart
is
because I
he's
would
gonna
pick
get
your
taken
ass
down
up
by the
right now
leaders
and
who
carry around
don't
you
know
like a
anyone
baby
else
if I could. For that
You're giving
comment.
me a lot of
But you
information
can't.
right now that doesn't help me in
I am
No,
I
I
am
can't. Not right now.
safe to make as many
So let's just go.
Soon.
Let's just go.
jokes as I want.
Let's just stay focused. You want to know how to kill an aberration, right? Cool. So just
Go
hear
find
me out.
fucking snake oil.
All the other
Magical
stuff,
snake oil.
not a me
It is.
thing.
I mean,
That's
it
gonna
is
be
a
you thing
snake.
to deal
Yeah.
with. Politics, all that.
Oil actually
Aberration,
works.
main focus. You kill its forces. You're going to have to.
The end of the year present.
That you're going to.
Don't worry about
okay, okay.
At least some people in this
It's a plastic
world
chair.
think that at least. Because according to some people I talked to, apparently friends are only meant to be
I
told.
think I broke him up.
Got funny idea. What if all that money you gave for a chair to Horizon, he just shows up with a lawn chair?
He never outright said it, but he
That was 5
implied
million
it.
credits.
lawn
If you
chair.
bought a lawn chair with 5 million credits, we're gonna have a fucking issue. There's gonna be a dead medic.
You wanna say?
There will be a dead. We will lose them.
Probably.
I'm gonna sit out. And there's a bench over there. You're rickety though.
I think I'd break it.
He's a corpo. So
I'm gonna sit here then.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things they will
I've done business with him a couple times.
So
That's
it's
all
good
he cares
enough.
about is making money.
Considering now that I can actually see.
Here.
It really
I'm gonna sit on.
on
And
how people's lives are.
look homeless in style.
I never had many friends until I came to Aegis.
It's mostly so you don't get your ass all over the all the dirt from the thing doesn't get all over your ass.
My half an ass.
Your rock hard ass, yes.
Hot.
Had back.
I was being tested.
Eventually, they'll probably have rock hard abs. It's getting closer.
It's not like I don't understand that
A lot of people have to work really hard for that. It just comes naturally for you.
Yeah.
Views on friends, but side trust is something that can matter a lot.
To prove myself again.
You're fearful of lacking the will.
You can try to trust someone, but once that trust is broken, I don't know.
Maybe one day we fix this. But because it's been rock this whole time, I won't have any muscle there. So then it'll just be unbalanced, but like on a different side.
Yeah. Or the rock actually just made your muscles really dense, so you're like super fucking buff on the side.
It's gonna be awkward to explain. I just have to be like, I'm a hardcore gamer. That's why one of my arms is significantly more muscly than the other one.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
Nothing else.
Yeah, gaming.
Gaming. Just a real mouse clutcher.
Okay, cool, you have a deal.
Oh, no.
I know. Be the shitlord.
Granted, the issue I have is, I was enjoying the split between you and
She might not give a shit, but I do.
everybody thinks I am this godly prince person that is
Cinder might not give a shit.
I mean, I do too. It's just sometimes
Good.
I can't help it.
Fine. I feel like this mask is gonna be gross by the end of it.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that.
It's probably better than everyone seeing the blood.
So I didn't really stick around to watch.
You have an extra one on you?
Yeah.
Buddies are worrisome. Sometimes.
They're cloth, so they should be too hard to clean later. I've gotten really good at cleaning blood out of clothes, surprisingly.
Yeah, I mean...
Or out and about because
I'll figure a way to get myself out
Considering what the whole repo thing, some of you would probably get pretty good at that.
Well, it's not like we,
not being able to control your
killed anybody.
Well, I mean, I'm sure some people weren't too happy about it and probably put up a fight.
Well, yeah.
No.
It would be really funny. They'd try to, kick me, on this side.
We'll watch out for her, Mom.
Yeah, that'd get a pretty rude awakening pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So if you need help,
not even allowed to shoot a gun.
It's pretty funny. That or now, because it's just so much. It's just basically this whole side. They try to punch me just in the middle.
What the fuck did you do to your
Same thing.
Your regular bones were good as is. You don't need to get improved. Look at the scars. Look what she did to herself. Free. Doesn't matter if they were free.
Wait. You're saying you don't get your bones replaced? Dude, you should really get your bones replaced.
Once every 4 years.
What you want to plan you out with your skin coral? Or did they individually take your bones out? Or did they just go?
fuck you?
He took me down to the table and I was knocked on I assumed by the cuts, the stitches, right, that he took them off his...
I do not want that.
Okay, good. This is why you don't go a Ripper doctor
That
to get
sounds
that
terrible.
done. A regular Ripper.
Yeah.
I can see the regular Ripper just going.
Smile, dab.
All the bugs are out, let me put them in now, and let me remember where they go.
I wouldn't want.
There was a time
Kinda crazy,
that
like,
almost would have been me.
Where they are.
At one point, he really wanted to just eat my arm and leg. Like, just chop them off and eat them. He just thought that would be the best solution. Because I was limping too much. You know, he eats the people he turns to stone, right?
I don't want to know how horrifying that is. Looking at your own...
No, I didn't know that. Fun detail.
Yeah. I don't know that he does, like, anymore, but he used to.
I don't know why the hell we're eating them.
No idea.
Get rid of the evidence?
No.
Imagine a random gangbanger seeing somebody wear their own skull on the outside as a mask.
And he just eats rock?
Yep.
I'm so confused.
Yep.
I think some of them would understand.
Coworker, I don't need him.
But yeah, he really wanted to just chop them off at one point.
I know.
Or just break them off. There's not really a chopping.
See, this is interesting because
Drinking problem. My problem is I have not drank.
I know somebody, and I was talking to somebody yesterday that said they done a bit of research into the whole basilisks thing.
There's only one synthetic.
Said they wanted to talk to you, Ed. Nemesis. Never got the chance. Apparently he heard or read something from somewhere that said that stomach acid from basilisks can help cure petrification.
You're so kind for the... What the fuck? Don't you...
I haven't heard that much. I've just heard of the oil.
I don't know. But I mean, it kind of makes sense that oil's unpetrified. The stomach unpetrifies it somehow.
That is fucking
Maybe
weird.
that's why they eat them.
That, or it just acids my leg off.
True. I
Technically,
don't know, I
it
just can't get
fixes
behind the
the
idea of eating stone as yummy.
I can't either.
Should I say my name? And he's like, I need to call you something. And it's like, because I call someone else soap, and I went, oh, okay, oh god, what is he gonna come up with? Because I'm usually, yeah, he apparently
But yeah, I had to explain to him that that was not going to be a proper solution because, you know, taking these off doesn't get rid of the middle part.
Rest of it, yeah.
And I don't think we can get rid of half of my organs.
I've always just wanted to poop you up. I don't know why.
I mean,
I just
science is pretty far with that kind of stuff, but I don't know if I'd recommend it.
Yeah, especially considering it probably won't even... We don't know that it'll stop it from spreading more.
Well, that, and your body might also reject them, and you're already pretty fucked, so
Yeah.
it doesn't really give you a good
I'm already
outlook or
basically going
chance of
through
outcome.
consistent organ failure, so... I'm a medical mystery. Genuinely, I've been to a lot of doctors and they've been like, oh, you have like 2 days to live. And then it's like, no.
You're still here.
I'm still going.
But no, I'm true in that factor. When I have kids, I'm putting down my sword and not fighting anymore. That's something I've said.
That I adopted, like a purely official as of Wednesday.
Yeah.
They signed the paper. I just need to turn it to the DMV, right? I made it legal, yeah. I went to the DMV during the whole fight with Toronto and all that. But
you made it to say
I'm not ready for a child. I still am not ready.
That's the single dad, by the way.
Down the sword,
Yeah.
but
I recognize him.
I want to be
You never
That
done this sword.
it's partially my job to kind of keep tabs on places like there. At least the more important figures.
Look.
That's a no-go.
Okay.
Why is it that everybody insists on...
Time to go.
That means it takes less effort.
If they're selling anything.
Like, look, I think.
But I don't know what is the issue.
Okay, well,
Correct me if
let's see if I can go from the down to the up again.
Do you want me to help you up?
I think that would be more difficult than it needs to be. I just need to, like, go through the process. I have a process for this.
like a cybernetic limb.
You think they know?
You know what? I'll flick them for you.
You know, it looks like,
On your list for what? What's your name?
Mm. Like I said, it's a process.
Frost giants. And you're Amon. I think they
Stone bits, you know. It's really heavy.
I love a good handshake that snaps my
I
head.
figured out eventually.
I must be sure. Bad hearing.
Thank you.
Alright, if anyone wants any drugs or anything sort explosions. I've got his magical base, but that stuff ain't pretty.
Okay.
Won't cause the bang for your buck that you want.
You think you have anything that's plasma?
I can. You can't do that.
Oh, I do have a plasma gun. You want plasma gun?
Gun.
Should not do that.
Come here, then. Gun?
Rifle?
Soon I will handshake.
No, just a pistol. It's fucking oversized as fuck, though.
Is the pistol good?
Yeah, it's fucking good.
Please don't.
Yeah, he's fucking good. You overcharged him too much, might fucking explode.
That's the only downside.
Fucking plasma. Yeah, that's the only fucking downside thing. That uses any fucking cartridge you fucking want, mate.
It's stable. How much is it?
About 150, you know.
Reminded of what happened.
That is cheaper than the usual plasma. I can only imagine why. Well, you know what? Sure, I'll take one.
Thank you. Alright, enjoy your stay there.
Sure, I could do something.
He had told
Boy, how can I help you?
prepare medical.
Looking for help with things.
And his hips were broken.
Shoot away. Don't actually shoot.
Wouldn't have anything to shoot. Would you happen to have any basilisk oil? I know it's a...
Actually, I have a thing called basilisk soap.
I don't think that's the same thing.
It's a soap bar that was made from the stomach of a basilisk. Helps get rid of the acid part of what they've been dealing with. Actually, funny enough, it's a pretty good cure.
You support the U.S. for greatest insult. No fist hits harder than the fist of embarrassment.
You don't want to buy it, I will.
So, how the fuck did you get
Yeah, I mean... Might as well try.
How much?
Oh, that'll be 2,500 credits.
If you look at any random dumpster at Safaria, you'll find one.
For how much?
2,500 credits.
For how much? How many bars? Like, what are we talking about? Like how?
Oh, we've only got one currently, but we can get more if you want more later.
Just a bar?
It's just a bar.
We have a friend who had
Can't get these fucking things.
Peel her face off.
Yeah, I'm sure they're really difficult. Take this. It's my fucking card. Do you do card?
Thank you. Yes, I do card.
That's what I call a block of scrappers.
Done.
A corpse shack.
Order 4 more bars just in case.
Alright, here you go. Just use some water, scrub it on wherever the fuck you've got it from, and you'll be right. Usually all it does is it makes everything feel better, you know? And causes, better things. I've got some other drugs here, source if you want something of a kin of that kind. I've got plenty here, plenty of resources and sorts, as well as weapons, guns, magical devices.
Which one is worse?
Pain relief. Anything for that?
Pain relief. Pain relief. Nasty cough.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So if she's in pain, that's actually the best.
Fix it.
I wasn't gonna do that. Pain. Oh, there we go. That's my case. The ones that avoid.
God, stop it!
I should have done that.
God damn it, Coral!
Probably gonna stay quiet most of the day.
I've got this drug called Dead Nerves. It is a painkiller. To let you know what the resources, the reason why it's called this, is because it's taken the nerves of a pit fiend and put it in a potion. Now you can replicate the potion later and whatever you want, or dilute it. But essentially it's a highly active painkiller, and it also makes you a little bit more toughy in certain areas. The only problem that you'll face is the fact that it makes your stomach feel a little queasy, sometimes. That and also that you feel very cold. It fiends fire. So usually stay in a hot area, you'll be right.
We need to go home. And we go to the fucking meat rack every other fucking
How addictive is it?
The fuck's your point?
It's not too addictive. It's not too addictive. I know some people that just get the rush of getting and just finding out the fact that they can consume a pit fiend's nerves. Some crazy fanatics, But you're smart about your intake and you dilute it. Shouldn't get addicted too easily to it or whatever. You should be able to, get off it cold turkey. Are you alright if you're a full flesh?
You consider me as a friend?
Watch out, projectile.
I also have another painkiller, which is called, let's see.
To fight the demon, and then you're willing to fight.
I know it's called Blue Hexagon.
I consider men a friend. I know men for
Hexagon.
Fucking wild.
Pill. It's very large. You have to bite pieces out of it to have it, essentially. But it's made from the crystalline remnants of a dead creature, a gem creature of a kind. But if you eat it, it regresses some symptoms you may be feeling. Makes you feel like things are a little lighter than they would be. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. You're kind of a little gemmy there.
Yeah.
Might feel a little bit lighter. I will tell you this though, it does have some positive sides and some negative sides to it. Positive sides would be that stone and stuff like that actually starts feeling like, normal.
Yeah, that's the main reason they quit.
Like yourself. Like, I don't have flesh anymore.
Not in the slightest surprise.
What a good example. Oh, I got my limb cut off once. I placed it beside their arm. My friend had the same problem, but it was with his leg. He had a little bit of this stuff, and he felt like he had his leg again. But it was his, cybernetic leg, so he still felt everything. He was able to feel heat, cold, everything sorts. It's magical. But yeah, it was working pretty alright. So if you want something like that,
I think there is a nightclub around.
You feel, literally.
Her name, the film.
It's both positive and negative. If you take wounds, slashes, etc., where you normally would be able to punch through something, it's gonna sting like your other hand would, or your previous flesh would. You can pass out from this pain if you haven't had the drug enough. But it's addictive. Very addictive. Withdrawals effects are kind of a little harsh, especially the fact that cold sweating is one of the #1 things on top of that. Nausea, frustration is also another thing. And
kind of like the afterlife.
What was the other one?
Kind of like the afterlife place where you go in, you get a job.
Minor hearing loss if you're in the withdrawals.
In case there's an issue, because today the only thing that happened was a car drove up into the gym area.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of the calls. That's why I had spaceships made.
Since I've been
I gotta take some of the spaceships away from Sarah, because I just realized
in the
Traffic blockers in front of there?
To be completely honest.
There's also mushroom love.
You should tell Sarah to be careful when they're driving down there because I've wanted
That
to
one's
do something for a long time.
is a painkiller, but it's also self-explanatory what it does. There's no real flaws to it apart from it being highly addictive once you've had it a couple of times, but I think you get the gist of just by saying alone.
Yeah.
It's meant for things, fleshy things.
It's an aphrodisiac. You can just say,
I also have painkiller. I love how the fuck do you spell that? Oh, that's that spelled wrong.
Everyone look at the documentation. Tell us.
I'm reading the docky, but the docky's being a little dodgy with me right now. Oh yeah, what do you fucking expect in a Mercury district? That's what you get. I'm gonna put my earmuffs on real quick.
What about
my earmuffs on. There we go.
I'm a word of science who's non-religious, but I'll become a priest before I let
the plot strip?
There we go. Alright. Sick.
Oh, where'd men go?
Hey yo! What's up?
Huh. I wonder when the fuck Joe showed up for him to get that.
Alright. Here we go. So, Allendorf, or Allendorf, is what it's called, is when you take a dose of this stuff, it removes all sensation of pain and nausea, preventing the body from going to a state of shock. So if your body would normally feel like it would go into shock or go into extreme cold, take this stuff, you'd be right as rain the other way. But the more dense you are, so more physically dense, bigger, like for instance that big fellow back there with the giant swordy thing, he would need to take about double the dosage or a larger dose. Problem is with this stuff is it could also how do I put it? It eats a lot of material. So eat. You're gonna need to eat a lot for this. But that's the only caveat. The only caveat is that you just need to eat a lot. Apart from that, but the only thing I really say is it removes all sensation of pain and nausea and preventing your body to go into shock, which is good and all, but things that would cause you to pass out from pain, well, they won't pass you out and you won't even notice that you're wounded yet. Probably fucking bleed out.
Yeah.
But I highly recommend this stuff. This stuff's good. A bit more basic, but good overall. You just need to take more doses. And the addiction rating is low.
It seems like a lot for what I need. I'm needing
So you're
something
not going
daily.
for quick fix, you go for daily, daily.
I'm looking for something regular, something non-addictive, and something that's relatively easy to apply, I'm assuming. This is long-term we're talking about, not just a short hit. And I'm pretty sure they don't care about a high either.
Yeah. I just don't want to be in horrible pain and exhausted body. I'm basically an organ failure without the death, so.
You don't want to go through cybernetics, I'm guessing.
Wouldn't be worth it.
The only thing I can really suggest from you for this point, if that's the case, most likely be aberrith blood. Or,
What's that?
no, I actually don't want that. No, you don't. That'll fuck you up.
I believe that is dangerous.
Long term. You'd get your fleshy back. But wouldn't want that specific.
Why?
Horrific
Thank you for
pain.
subbing.
Things. I once saw one of my mates go from full cybernetic to an abomination. His flesh started growing over it. Yes, he got the feeling in his hands, got his arms back, everything of the sorts, but he was more of an amalgamation than before. And once he stopped taking it, he wasn't able to get out of bed anymore. His nerves started coming outside of his body. Literally.
Yeah, that doesn't sound what I'm looking for.
Oh, my mate didn't have medical treatment. He was just taking the drug alone. With medical treatment, could be different. Nurturing it could be different. Yeah. So I personally would suggest against that one, because it mutates your flesh. Not too much.
I
Flesh
think
is
I'm
a
mutated
weakened one.
enough already.
You are a little mutiny, are ya? So, veil doors might help you.
And that is.
It gets rid of the pain.
Be right back, Leanna.
Definitely does. It's good for you. But you gotta start seeing shit. And you might be a little bit more emotional, just here and there. This stuff essentially goes, it reverses the process of what's happened to you. It's a painkiller, but slowly reverses what's happened to you. But also, some people who take a crap ton of this shit, who are fucking crazy sickos, start to believe that they're getting younger.
Mm.
Overall, it would be perfect for you if you want to have it more long-ditioned. Veil Dawns will definitely help you. The only thing I really need to tell you about it is the material. I would suggest you not knowing where it comes from. Because I feel like if you were to know, doesn't matter who the fuck you are, you start to feel like you're a little fucked up for using it.
Well, you're doing a great job of advertising it.
Yeah.
That's sarcasm.
I'm a fucking black market dealer.
Yeah.
give a fuck. You want me to tell you? I can tell you right now.
Probably not.
Very good.
I don't know. Think about it.
Uh,
If that's the only option.
there's only one other thing I can think of.
It's really not.
What's your thoughts on fairies?
Don't really know any.
Well, there's a little thing that they make, which is called Eve's Life. Good. Good stuff. Get to enjoy yourself. Make everything feel better. Essentially, instead of a painkiller, it just makes you feel better. Especially about the situation, or just about what you're feeling. So it's less of you feeling less pain, more of you feeling that you're a little bit more distracted, being more happy. Antidepressants, but better. Like a bit of mix antidepressants and painkiller in its own sense. Overall, though, yeah, it's good for you. Side effects are very minimal.
What are they?
Side effects would be the dosage. If you miss any dosages at all, or miss any, what was your name? You get mood swings, obviously. Big one, mood swings. They will try and coerce you to take some of their stuff. Don't take any of their stuff.
Take it easy.
Apart from that, you might have a chance of becoming fey touched. Chance. That's not a bad thing, honestly. The only other thing I can think of is you might have some very strange dreams. That's about it, really.
I'll think about it then and come back.
Alright. Alright.
You see the ace of penicillin. Sorry.
Not to go against his recommendations, but
cards.
as much as I
Did you
don't
find
want
anything
something
else?
addictive.
Or was he just trying to sell you random shit?
Pretty much the only thing that really sounded like it would do what I want is the most addictive one, which I probably should have expected.
Yeah?
And I don't like that I'm considering it.
Let's not. But I guess I can't stop you either. It's your choice at the end of the day.
Yeah. Just don't know.
We'll figure out something. I can send you my catalog of shit too, and you can look through it if you want.
Yeah. Sure, I can always come back. Just tired of my body feeling less like my body and more like a prison.
Yeah.
Like a rocky flesh prison.
I'll get you it back.
If that's even possible at this point.
Don't know until we try.
In need of a support.
I guess.
Even if you're not yet used to the power.
Should we head back for now?
Probably.
She flips
Right.
the final card. The world.
Thank you for coming with me.
You've mastered the elements of your life.
course, I wish I could help more though.
World is challenging.
I think you helped enough. Honestly, if you weren't here, I probably wouldn't have fully thought it through.
Your wisdom, your action, and your response. You have grown into your potential.
You're a good enough reminder.
Define yourself in the center of the universe.
Good enough reminder. Or
I'm at this point in so much pain, I probably wouldn't care about the addictive aspect that much. But
right.
If I get addicted to something and I can't get any more of it, and I start acting out, there's not going to be anybody to watch over Plum. I mean, sure, Henry's there, but...
Welcome to the off-character corner.
No.
What?
So, you.
Mm.
There'll be a couple more of these guys around further up. They're going to be eyeing you on the way out.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah. Secondly, because I know this one has enhanced hearing.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be talk about something in particular, and you'll be able to fucking pick it up easy. Because of the fact that you have enhanced hearing, and I've already rolled for it. You already got pretty fucking high for it too, anyway.
Very cool.
So, with an 18, you would be able to hear that essentially they're talking about her, like a description like her was given before.
Mm-hmm.
And they're curious if she's the same person that a man who came in here full black with red hair came in talking about. Trying to find a cure. And they're trying to be dodgy, and some of them are speaking in some tones here and there that will only be picked up by high frequencies, like you're a cat.
I'm not a cat.
You would be hearing them talk about them trying to sell
I love that you gave that like
higher costing drugs that are not what Nemesis is looking for to him, because now they know about her.
Meanwhile, Dirk is like, I just wanted to see about my future of getting vodka. What is this?
Nemesis is buying drinks and not buying them for me.
He's starting to find shit. He's been going to every city trying to find shit. He's been doing it for years.
What do you mean?
And lucky enough, Aura City was one of the ones that he's been here for years, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Aura City's been one of the places he's been going to for his business
I can't
trips.
believe this is an actual character.
But yeah, that is.
That's why she knows about it.
It is an actual character. It's Dork.
Yeah, lobby closed. Alright, sweet.
Nearly a month for this
Oh, I have myself calmed
Look,
down.
you can see so much on my arm.
Yeah. By the way, what one of those drugs are you interested in? But I had a fucking sheet. I had to go through 2 sheets, and the reason why I was struggling with the last one, with the painkiller one, is because it was on a different tab of my fucking of my browser, and I accidentally closed it trying to click on it for VR.
Fuckers. I do need you to know, before the talk, if she came here without having that talk, she would have taken the hex. She would have been like, absolutely, can't hand it over.
How the fuck do you hold that thing?
Bitch is desperate.
Baby.
I love
Love you.
I love you. Are you on a different mic?
Oh my god.
What?
Are you on a different mic?
From Auron fucking got me cracking up. Yeah, it sounds like I'm on a different mic, honestly.
No.
Oh, voice mod.
No.
Sounds weird.
Yes.
Huh.
Does it sound like what? Does it?
Yeah, you sound like kind of muffled.
Yeah, it kind of sounds a little different.
Muffled.
No, I saw it.
Is your
triangle
voice not on the right mic?
What about now?
Yeah, that's better.
For some reason, whenever I'm getting into fucking VR chat, I have to keep resetting my voice and then resetting it back. Or else it either just doesn't...
Latest update. So that's what happened. Latest update. It now chooses the default mic that it can register first, not your default mic from the PC, the one that it registers first. I had to unplug my webcam, even though
color it in, and then it's going.
I had to unconnect my webcam mic because it detected that because of my fucking ceiling fan. My ceiling fan picked it up first.
Well, I mean, all I gotta do is just reset it. But I mean, yeah, I got it. Alright, I will go if you'll be. I hope you have fun.
So cute.
There's so many other drugs to sell people. I was hoping he would come on because I actually had something. I actually had something that would have been useful for a berserker.
I was trying to give everyone tarot card readings, but
yeah, I had a lot of drugs because yeah. So before I started this lobby, I made a list and I went through all the fantasy drugs I had previous ones. I asked for other people's like law docs and stuff of their drugs and shit. You are loading still. And so essentially it took a while, but I managed to get it all written down. And so I was trying to sell their drugs today. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. So one of the drugs in here is called Red Hive, and I'm really surprised someone bought it. Because all it does is just when you. Oh shit! Is it still on?
Yes. Yes. Tech Priest Fable.
Yes.
Priest Fable. Also, I've discovered something which is really fucking weird.
Yeah. Oh, did you look in a mirror for once?
Look at this tiny creature! My hand?
He started
clicking.
He started clicking me, and I started freaking the fuck out. He started clicking.
What do you mean?
I was like, you better not be one of those motherfuckers. You started clicking when you were around the fucking market front of where I was at. And I was sitting here like, you better not be a Wendigo.
Gee.
What's happening? What the fuck's happening?
Beans.
I can't believe how popular Wendigos have become lately.
Am I still not loaded?
He's good knife.
What the fuck?
I'm just not loaded. So I figured out something. This is really fucking strange. If I don't, if I play music, if I play music on my Spotify, it loads everything up rapidly. But if I don't, everything's slow as fuck when it loads. Downloading wise, and it's because of VR chat servers.
Why are you? Don't poke my stump.
Ooh,
Stop it.
I don't like that.
Stop it.
You're loading,
Stop
so.
Don't like it when people
think I'm
hate
gonna
with
head
their
out.
stump like
Catch y'all later.
Bye bye.
Have a good one, Kev.
Bye.
Hope you had a good time with Turk.
Yeah. As best as I
just
could,
love-
anyway.
I
So I
just
had to
love
play
that
my
Durg
character.
was a shit post that's become a serious character.
Yeah, do message me, Davaboy. Because, by the way, Davaboy came in and bought something. Like, you missed Davaboy in roleplaying.
I know, I saw him. I saw Dave.
I did see him leave.
It was so good.
still
Their
can't see me. What
character's
the
really
fuck?
it's so fucking funny. Their character, right?
What the fuck?
Is all about like
Uh,
and stuff. More people doing that shit. So what did
I hope Durg and Bean meet.
It's almost
Obviously,
like a
you know, only go if you want to, but it would just be great if I did be like, what the fuck?
That's red.
Look at this
when you
big
smoke
bitch,
it-
I'm on!
When you smoke it, you can.
What is
this
this?
little thing. Look at this little thing. There's a little guy. Look at this little thing. Weird little guy.
This belongs in zoo, but this with shorts and gun? Why did you give it a gun? Come on! What the hell have you done?
Bean is now loaded. Bean is now loaded. Okay, so hello. Yeah, the lobby's closed. Yeah, Yes, honey, lobby's closed. So yeah, Red Hive. If you smoke it, you're now able to speak to insects. You fucking not get your feet out of my. That's it. That's it.
Corona is simple. I do not need to speak or smoke when I fall down.
Yeah, so you're able to speak to insects once you smoke it, but the problem is,
Don't
there's
make me
one
do it.
caveat. It literally states in the description. Oh my fucking Jesus! It literally states in the. I got you. I would not be surprised if Bean was in these streets. I can't believe you have a fucking gun. It literally states that you start feeling bees crawling in your skin.
Well, yes,
It literally says you start feeling bees crawling all over you.
Wait, everywhere you go.
No, I mean the other model has
That's
it.
the
Like, it's
side
just
effect. You
that
feel
one, but-
bees in your skin. You speak insects, but now you feel bees in your skin.
So you should just not told Leanna the side
At least
effects.
it's not centipedes.
Just not told
Oh
it.
no. I was gonna no. The whole bit of him, the whole bit of that guy, that dealer specifically, is he just tells the absolute fucking truth about it all. But the funny thing is the thing, you know, that last thing I was telling her, like, I was like being like, oh, mysterious object. Do you know what it was? I can tell you.
Pull one of her arms.
So it's
Oh
my god. It's made out of infant. It's made out of infant axolotls.
Oh no!
Oh my god. That's why I said you feel really. That's why I was like, you feel really bad at this.
Just drop.
Not Bean!
By the way,
Not
what's up with that?
Oh, the soap was actually something randomly on this chart that I found. I didn't even plan it would be on it. It was just on the chart, and I'm like, soap, and it literally says Basilisk soap, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
What is
And
it?
it literally just
Does it? Like, is it gonna work?
Justification.
Well, it's not gonna cure it, but it should help. Actually, it should help. Yeah. It's not gonna cure it,
no,
but it will.
it doesn't. Sorry, reading it, it doesn't full blown cure it. Reading it does not full blown cure it. It doesn't, but it
True,
lessens
but
the side
Bean-
effects of it.
Little baby beans. They're gonna
lessens it
They're gonna
heavily.
find Bean. They're gonna grab
that's
them.
actually really good. I actually like that. I do
Yeah.
like reading that. Yeah.
Did anybody buy my drugs? I need to know.
No one wanted to buy the drugs. Everyone else bought the weapons, but not the drugs.
Buy your drugs next
Why
time.
do you think the pawn
I'll
shop?
buy your drugs.
At least someone bought a blessed gun. At least that happened. Someone bought a blessed gun. Yeah.
I like how that.
Oh,
you could also
you know
bless
what? You know what? When I come in as Cord, I'll buy drugs. I'll buy drugs as Cord.
Hand it over to your fucking
Blessed by the Omnis Slayer.
I'll buy drugs as Cord, and then I'll eat them in front of Fable.
I was
I need
fully
to make
surprised
more
that she
drugs.
didn't. I was fully surprised that Cord didn't come in. I was fully surprised because I was a whole ass expecting it. By the way, I find it funny.
I was initially gonna do Cord, but then I was like, oh wait, but I'm already playing Leanna. I can just bring Leanna, and Leanna can look for things.
Yeah. I would like you to know, Damara. You know that moment where you were like, "What the fuck did you just say?" I went full bogan. I went full blown bogan. You could not understand me. Like the only people who could understand me was Shengo. The only person who would understand me would have been Shengo or Flory, and that is it. Because I went full blown
I didn't
bogan.
vaguely understand. I'm like, you were talking in such low actual verbality.
Yo, have a good one. I'm gonna hit this
There was such little variance in tones for letters. I'm like, I physically can't process this. I don't care what language you speak.
That's it. It's not sounding like moon runes. It starts to sound like moon runes.
I haven't eaten anything today.
Oh, food.
Before I go to
What the fuck? Go eat.
What?
Go eat. Let me just double check.
Australian.
I'll be enjoying Rebo.
Yeah.
Hope you had fun.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
Here's what
I gotta go as
Leanna can be
Nemesis
slightly less depressed.
to PL.
Just like tiny little bit.
Corona. Really? Yeah. I was like, she just assumed that he was a doctor as well. I'm like, what? My stuff enough.
Leanna will come back with groceries, by the way.
Oh, she will? Okay,
Yeah,
sweet.
she will. She said
Well,
she's
Nemesis is
gonna-
getting ready to go leave to PL and bring everyone.
Okay.
You talking?
So if you want to go to PL as Leanna, you can. I'm
I
gonna
probably-
grab the other lot.
I
I'm gonna
need-
get off
I need
recycle
full
everything.
body for Leanna. And I shouldn't be in full body anymore because I stood for the 4 hours at work.
Oof.
And if I stand for any longer, I'll probably hurt my foot more.
Start hurting yourself.
I still haven't gotten
don't do
to
that.
talk to the doctor yet because I keep forgetting to tell my dad to help me with the doctor.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get ready and go there. I'm gonna restart and just open my room up, air it out. Because I'm in summertime and everything's fucking hot.